What's up? Hold up. Nah, bro. So, I think I'm not gonna do Amner's Shop Live every day. I was planning to, but then at the same time, I keep on forgetting. And most of the time, I'm not saying I'm lazy, but I'm not saying I'm lazy. I keep on forgetting. Like, literally, I keep on forgetting that I had to do that every day. I literally have that thing as like not my bio. I think that's his bio. I forgot what was the word. I don't remember what am I thinking about it. But basically, I feel like I'm gonna do Amner's Chop week, you know. But I feel like I'm gonna just do it, talk about it in a week, like in a how do I say this? Not in a week. I'm just gonna do it like in a random day, and I'm gonna just put it in as a week. You know, week 1, then week 2, then week 3. You know what I mean? We're now in week 2 on Amner's Chop Live. I think that's the time where I uploaded the video. But honestly, this whole week has been really interesting. Honestly, it's more of like a not self-value, trying to find myself. Honestly, I told God, I told him this whole week, to guide me and to give me a hint on what I need in my life. You know, what I need, not from what I want. You know, there's things in life where there might be like for example, I want a PS4, but then God's gonna be like, this is like an example. It's not like an actual thing is gonna happen, you know. But let's say for example, I want a PS4, but God is gonna give me something that I will need later on, and it's gonna be a better, which is gonna be what, the PS5. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? You guys, I think that's a bad example. Let me see another example. Okay, let's just say I want this car. I want it. And then for God's eye, he's gonna be probably that's not the best car. I understand that you see it as the best, but from what I know, and that he's all knowing, all powerful. Basically, he's everything, right? So he's gonna know which was gonna be the best from out of my not non-existence, from out of my how do I say this? Knowledge. I think knowledge or smartness. I don't know, but you get what I mean, right? It's gonna give me a better car than what I ever thought, and there's just gonna be whoa, this is so good. Wow, even I couldn't think of this. But put it like that, you know? So yeah, honestly, I really want the 2 things I really want in my life is to be a personal trainer and a psychologist. But honestly, those 2 things has been drifting me apart. But the only thing that's putting me an effort every day for me to do more is working out. Honestly, I tend to work out every day, but with no limits. Where I'm not putting myself through this. No. I'm putting myself to I'm not saying die for it, but to at least work my butt out for it. You know what I mean? I've been doing that type of workout. I've been doing I gotta look at my research. I gotta research this. I'm not, because dude, I've been doing this one workout, which is drop set failure. I'm gonna call it like that because let's just say I'm doing a lat pull down and my max is all the way 140. I do the best I can for but I had to do it with a good form. I can't just be you know how those people go like that, you know, that's kind of a bad form, and you won't have a good. You're gonna have a burnout workout. Burnout, I think I'm using the word good, but you get what I mean, right? I think I'm fatiguing myself if I do that, because then not only am I now gonna focus fully on my back, I'm focusing on something else too as well. You get what I mean? So I'm not really focusing on my back, my lats basically. So continuing, I do what I can, failure through my max. Then after that, I put it down and I do failure. But again, I had to do a good form, because if I don't do a good form, I'm gonna feel it somewhere else, and I might be able to pull something. So I do it, then I go 135. I think it's 135. No, 130. Then I go down 120. Then I go down 110. And I go down 100. And keep in mind, I have those wrists, so it doesn't fully focus on my. So it doesn't So I don't use my forearms. I use fully on my back. And when, like I said, I use good form. Like, I swear to you, I'll put it in a video. Probably if as I'm editing this card. Damn, this card made that one meme from like this one Family Guy. Good luck, everyone. I don't know how to say it, but it's like where she says I skipped 3 lanes and left. Good luck, everybody else. Literally like that, bro. This guy just did that, bro. I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, continuing what I said about workouts. I like kill. I'm not saying I kill myself for it, cause then again, like that's kind of like, you know, you're putting. I'm not fatiguing. I'm gonna pass out, you know. But it's not that point. But it's a point where like you feel the pump already. Like you feel more. You're like, oh damn, like this and that. You feel good about yourself, you know. But yeah, continuing on to the story. That's what I do. That's a dropship affiliate. I'm gonna look it up. That's the right word I'm using, you know. But yeah, continuing to the story. I don't know fully, like 100% of what I want. That's what I want. That's why I just talk to God, which is Christ, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If that's the right path I need to choose, you know. If that's the path I need to be at, you know. What path, you know. I looked up the army, and the one thing that I'm afraid of is from that, it's just that the government using me or something like that. I've heard like a lot of stories from that, but then at the same time, what if I take the chance, you know? What if this is the chance that I can take, you know? I'm not saying like, oh, I'm too lazy to like do learning. No, like I said, my abilities are like, it's like me working my butt off, like me doing what I want, like me. It's like basically the word discipline. Putting it where like, oh, you're doing it without any emotions or any like capped emotions, you know. Yeah, if you guys know what I mean. But basically, continuing on, I feel like that's my way to go right now. I may not even do like Amner's shop week 1, 2, 3, because I think I have to do 3 months where like you can't use your phone or something. But either way, I'll catch up with you guys. I should say you guys, but it's not. There might be people watching this video as I speak, and I hope that everybody can have like, you know, like learn from this, from like my chop life. I call it chop because it's funny how I use the word chop, but I'm not saying like I'm fully chopped. Like, you know, like I'm like, oh, I'm not loving. I just like the word chop. I don't use it on people. I just use it on myself. I'm so chop. You know, when I do a mistake, I'm like, ooh, I'm chopped. My manager's gonna see. But yeah. Whole week has been really interesting. I'm trying to find myself, you know. I just hope that once I come back to Guatemala, I can fully like go 100% on something, you know, and not just back down, you know. Because if I back down, not only am I backing out, not only am I wasting time, I'm not building something, I'm not producing something for my future, you know. I'm not building like a step block or anything. It's gonna be the same thing. Going to work, working out, school, go to sleep, you know? It's the same thing. Or it could be like working out. No, it could be like work and then working out, you know? And then same thing, you know, be home and, you know what I mean? I just want myself to build my future already. I want to build my future. But thing is, I don't know what to do. I really don't. But I just hope to God give me like at least a hint, or like a sign basically. Or if not, then if I choose army and if it's something that's like right, like going well for me, like everything, that might be the path that God is giving me like at least a chance to bloom, you know. But yeah, or at least like giving me like, not guiding me, it's like more of like how do I say this? It's like a smooth path. You know what I mean? Just to let you guys know, there might be in the past. I'm not saying in the path that I'm going with God. I'm not saying it's gonna be like all perfect and everything. Like we're like, oh, like they're not gonna be any challenges. No, of course there's gonna be challenges. You know, the challenges are gonna make you better. You know, the challenges are gonna make you more more reliable with God, you know, focusing on Him and getting closer to Him too as well. Because again, like, really, what I need in life is Christ, Jesus Christ, you know, because He's the one that knows everything. He's the one that plans everything. He is the answer for everything, you know. And I can't just be like, oh, I got this by myself. I got this. Like, I don't need no one. No, we can't have that mindset. Because again, we're not. The only person that's perfect to lead us is Christ, you know. I'm not perfect, you know. I can't do anything. Well, I'm not saying I can do it. I can't do everything by myself, you know. We all need someone. We all need someone. When we have someone, we learn more, you know. We learn more. We intend to, how do I say this? Be more gloomy, you know, in our life. Yeah. This whole week's been pretty good, honestly. My workout's been pretty. I'm not saying lame. It's just I need just extra sleep. I gotta like have the mindset where like I have to turn on my phone and then go to sleep. But in this video, I'll show you guys how I'll show you guys like how I do my back day. Because I'm telling you, this is really my back day because of what I built. It's because I do my back out of like I'm doing back day out of like actual like research on how like what can grow more, you know. I'm not doing it where like it's just I'm not doing back day with like some weird workouts. No, I'm actually doing back day with actual like good research, like science research, you know. I'm trying to do science-based lifting. It's pretty cool though. I like it. There's this one guy named Jeff Nippert. Jeff Nippert, bro. I don't know why, but his last name I feel like I'm gonna say Nip or something. But yeah, continuing what I said, what I'm saying, he does like really base of science workout, which is pretty good. And one thing that I like that I learned from him is stretching out. Not stretching out, not like stretch like saying like, oh, I'm gonna do a yoga before I go work out. No, it's like your muscle stretching, like fully using your 100% of your muscle, like based on what you're working on. Like say like bicep, you're stretching your bicep to fully use every part of your muscle. You get what I mean? But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. It's pretty cool. I like it because it's actually helping me a lot growing my muscles and like tearing every fiber of my muscles. Oh shit. Yeah, guys. Oh damn, bro. The freeway in the night is so cool, but it's scary at the same time. But yeah, guys, it's pretty good. I like this whole week. It's been pretty chill, but more of all, I'm trying to find myself. Honestly, I hope I can get the answer. I'm not saying like fast, you know. I hope I can get the answer in God's way, not my way, you know. I'm not gonna be like blindly like putting myself in like, oh, this is the way to. No, it has to be where like everything is in order and like basically God, you know. If it's in order, it's God's plan, you know. And it's not, and everything's falling apart, and most of the things that are like more making you suffer more, it's not God's plan, you know. But yeah, guys. Yeah. What else has been happening this week? That's pretty much it, honestly. That's the only thing that's all I can talk about. But I hope that one time, I hope I can edit good, or like kind of like, how do I say this? I hope I can put a good video where like I can where I work out and show my lats and everything. Because for my workouts, I do first workout I do a lat pull down. Then I do the wide grip lat pull down. I think it's focus on the upper lats. It focuses on the upper lat and as well as on your what did I say, traps too, which is really good because when you hold it like this, hold on, I'll show you guys. I stop. Okay, but anyways, when you hold it like this and you go like this, you feel like your traps like, oh, like you're feeling your traps like all the way down, or it's just like, oh, this is what you're working on, you know. I'm pulling it with the traps. I'm not pulling it with like my whole like, it's just I don't know why people are like this. Well, I'm not trying to judge them, you know, probably because I'm not saying they know better, but I'm saying like it's better for people to do, it's better to have like an efficient workout, but also having it where like, oh, you're focusing on this body part, not like your whole body, you know. Because let's just say like if I'm doing a bicep curl, right? People do this, right? But then I see people go like they're using their whole swing, like they're using their whole body to swing it. Now you're using, instead of that bicep workout, now it's called body workout. That's what I'm gonna say, the body workout, because now you're using your whole momentum of your body just to pull that weight up. I don't know why people do that, honestly, because then that's when this just tears down the name bicep curls and it just puts in a new name called body workout, which is like you're putting your whole momentum in your body or your whole arm, and it's just like you're trying to curl it up, you know. Like, dude, it's take your time, bro. You'll get there where like you can like at least curl a 40 easily, you know. I can curl right now on 35 like this normally. I'm not doing it like I'm like you know. It takes time, you know. It takes time to like at least have, because when I barely started working out, I was super skinny, and dude, it was like the only time I can curl was 15 pounds. I was bad, bro. I was like skinny back then. But now I can curl up with 35 now, and my main goal for this whole 2 months is, or this no, next month on, what was it? What's next month? May, June, April, May. The end of May to curl up 40. And I hope you guys can wish me luck, you know, or whoever's looking at my videos, I hope they can wish me luck, and you know. But yeah, continuing on what I was saying, it's better to have a professional workout, you know, an actual workout with the name with it, you know. You can't just be having like a workout where you're just putting your whole momentum, you know. Like I said, when you do a lat pull down, you have to do it with a good form, you know. You can't just use your whole body just to pull it down, bro. Like that just scraps the name lat pull down, you know. And then after that I do wide grip, and then after that I do, I forgot what it called, seated pull downs, not seated pull downs, seated something, I forgot what's it called, but that is a good stretch for the back, bro. Well, if not for the back, yeah, for the back too, and for your I think it's results. I don't know, I forgot. I feel like, but it's on that. I forgot what's the. I haven't done my research on that, y'all. It's called where like you're on your shoulder, but it's like this, and you just like pull it. But the one thing I do for that to have like a good stretch is put it all the way. You know how you can like level it? Oh, that looks small. You know how you can level it like where like the distance? I put it all the way in the back so I can have that deep stretch right here, and then pulling it, you know, because it focuses on it. Says, well, it looks at in the image, it shows like where it focuses, like it's part of like your arm, but the back side of your arm and your left, which I do, you know. So I do that, and I'm just like and it's really good, bro, especially when you're doing it slow. You're doing it good, bro. I'm telling you, I can do 110, and I'm just like this, like it's like I'm doing that, you know, and it's pretty intense. I like it. It gets me a good pump from the back, and I'm just like, damn, bro, I feel good, like, you know. I call them wings. Oh, I call them wings, yeah. And then after that, I do what else? I do this one lat pull. It's not like a seated lat, something that's called where you go like this. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, that's another good workout, stretch workout. I'm telling you guys, stretching every part of your fiber muscle. I think that's what it's called. Every fiber muscle of like this one, of like your body part where you're focusing on. Like let's say like lat pull down, which is your emphasizing, you're fully stretching your lat, and it's like using 100% of your lat. I'm telling you, that's how you can grow. Like that's how you can grow. Literally. That's how you can grow. That's from my experience and perspective, you know. It can be different because depending on how, I don't know. I've been doing, well, I've not been doing this one study. I did this, well, I don't know, bro, but yeah. Then after that, what do I do? After that, I do what do I do? After that, what do I do? After that, I do this one a side workout where it's like this, just focus on the side, because I really want my whole like body to have like this, like a Dorito, you know. But yeah, and then after that, what else? I do this one workout which is like, oh, do you guys know where the machine where you go like, where you put yourself like this, you go like this, and then it focuses on like on the bottom chest and your triceps? Well, I do that, but I'm telling you guys, dude, the stress that I be having, bro. Especially, I'll show you guys I'll show you my whole back workout routine in another week, next week. I'm gonna edit it, try my best to edit it, because I'm not really into this YouTube thing. Well, I'm kind of getting into it, but consistently, because as I said in like in the first minute, it's like really, it takes a lot of well, I mean, I kind of forget, you know. But yeah, I'll try to do that, and I'll show you guys my workout and my whole routine, and I'll tell you which part that it focuses on, which is really good. And once I do, I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys can do it, you know. I want to see like your opinions on what I can do better and what I should not be doing, because again, I'm saying it like we're like, oh, I gotta learn. I can't just be like, oh, I'm better and I know this is going to be working for you. No, it's gonna be. I have one of my friends who's really tall. It didn't help him, like the workout that I did. Well, it did some, but I'm saying like the workouts that I do, like 100%, not 100%. Like let's say like he said 3 out of 6 workout it felt good for him, but the other 3 didn't work. You get what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys. Hope I can get the video, and hope you guys can stay tuned for the next episode of Amner's Top Week. Yay! But yeah, I hope you guys. I hope you guys. But yeah, I don't know if I might get famous or not. But if I do, shout out to my mom. I love my mom and my dog Candy. She's so brown. So cute. Yeah. All right. Peace out, y'all.